Today, we're gonna get tricky with balloon sculpture made easy. Let's check it out. What up, tapeworms? Hi, my name's Mikey, and today we're gonna go ahead and film in the video alley because I have a giant infestation of tape crabs, and I'm gonna have to get everything fumigated, so we might be filming out here for quite a while. I was rummaging around the alley when I ran across this cursed tape called Balloon Sculpture Made Easy, and I thought you and I could go ahead and lift this curse together. So, well, here's Balloon Sculpture Made Easy.
In the next 30 minutes, if you just kind of sit along with me and watch, I think we're going to have a great time. Here's some of what we'll do.
Yeah, dude, I'm feeling kind of jazzed up. Tricky seems to have a lot of confidence in us, so feel free to try along at home with me.
A 260 is designated that way because it's approximately, when inflated, 2 inches in diameter and approximately 60 inches long.
Dude, these things are loud. I accidentally stepped on one of these balloons earlier, and it took the soul out of my body.
You might want to take a little cooler with some ice or one of those blue things that you freeze, put it inside, put your balloons in there so that it'll keep your balloons cool all day. They'll be just as fresh at the end of the day as they are at the beginning.
Yeah, boy. Don't forget to pinch that tip. I think this is some advice we could all use in our home lives.
It looks something like this, and you should stretch it a little bit as you're beginning to blow.
He ended up farting. I think I'll use the pump. I accidentally left this thing out, and my friend that was over was looking at it like, what's that for? Oh man, I can tell this is gonna be one of them shows.
In this case, we're going to leave about a 3-inch tip on the other end of it, and it's necessary to tie the balloon, otherwise you'll lose all the air.
Oh my god, these things are little. All right, dude. Yeah, baby, we got a balloon.
And the concept that we want to learn here is 3 inches. There are approximately 3 inches here on the tip of the balloon, and we're going to use 3 inches for everything else.
Me and this guy got a completely different idea what 3 inches is.
By bringing bubbles number 2 and 3 down and together, pinching those two together and twisting them one full turn, you end up with the head and the ears of your dog. And bring bubbles 8 and 9 back together, give them a twist, you end up with the hind legs of your dog.
Yeah, boy. I'm so proud of myself. I'm gonna use my new skills at the bar and see how this plays out. What the hell, Tricky? I must have the wrong balloons. I ordered these on Amazon because it didn't really come with any. And so we're probably gonna have stuff that looks a little different than what he's making. Yeah, this is kind of fun. Let's try another.
Or there are small electric pumps like I will be using here, so you'll hear kind of a funny little noise.
Oh man, hopefully the pumps have gotten better since the 80s. I can't imagine kids' birthday parties going very well.
There will be a special visit to your party by Dippy the Dinosaur.
Squeezing the rest of the air out into the balloon and bringing it back around to make a loop.
Man, dude, slow down. We went from making a simple dog to all this craziness, and it kind of looks like a sword, which is cool.
We have done with a dog with a sitting position. You now have a rabbit.
Here's my rabbit. Guess we'll try something else. Yeah, I can already tell I'm not going to be able to follow this, so I'm going to try to make my own thing. Let's see what we can do with my failed rabbit here. We'll call this one the Friday Night Special. All these balloon sounds, I'm pretty sure this is probably one of your guys' kinks, so stick around. We're going to be hooking you up today.
Those back together again and twist them, and it leaves you just a little tail and the wiener dog look.
Well, I don't think my balloons are going to win any awards, and Razzle's not going to be really jealous of these, although she really hates these things, so she's kind of hiding out in my bedroom. I'll make sure I spend some extra time with her later. Static electricity. I wonder why I can't lose weight. Let me switch to some diet ones. One of the Mandela effects I suffer is I've been calling bursts jammers my entire life, but that is not correct. But just between you and us, we'll still call them jammers. These are technically jammers. It's like kind of tastes like a Capri Sun that gave up. But they're alright, they're alright. Yeah, baby. Didn't even punch the bag. They call that finesse. Alright, now that we slammed some jams, let's continue. Let's see if we can take what he taught us and make something of our own. I call this one the Marge Simpson.
Yes.
Although, kind of got it a little too tight, so I'm going to take it off before I die. You guys might want to avoid the Marge Simpson at home.
Just an S-twist in your balloon, or an S-fold. Then you will grab the center of that and squeeze it real hard all together and twist completely around one full time. When you do, you end up with like 2 leaves on one side and your sword in the middle.
I guess this is a sword.
I want to show you now one more thing that's kind of a guy thing. It's called a laser gun.
Hey, don't let Tricky stop you, ladies. If you want to make yourself a Friday night special, you feel free. I'm going to keep my peace at my side in case there's some rowdy people in the comment sections. You know who you are. Get this thing out of here. Even though I wasn't able to pull off some of the things he does later because I didn't have the right balloons or it just got way too hard for me to follow, I guess you got to be somebody who can pay attention because that is not me. But I actually found myself really liking Tricky's persona, even though his makeup's kind of creepy. And I got curious, what has Tricky been up to? Well, today. After a very extensive deep dive, I learned that Tricky dropped the whole clown thing and led a very successful business in the magic industry. And that brought me a lot of joy. The more and more I read about him, I was surprised to find there wasn't a negative thing said about him online, and who could say that about any of us? This thing's tickling my head. And I'm really happy to hear that he entertained people all the way to his death, and that's something I would want to do myself when the time comes. So, Tricky, I raise my balloon sword in your honor, and I hope you're out there somewhere making everybody laugh with your Friday night specials, because I know I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. That's the cool thing about VHS is there's always something to learn from them. Man, I didn't expect this video to be so wholesome. I'm feeling a little teary,
I've enjoyed making this tape for you. I hope you've learned a lot about balloons, and I hope I get an opportunity to see you again. In the meantime, blow them up, have a ball.
Well, until next time, I hope all you tapeworms keep it tricky.
Send me a postcard, read me the news, write me a letter, write me notes in the rearview mirror, every moment, every second,
If you want to see more curse tapes like this, I got quite a few up here in the corner. But if you want me to do something that isn't here, let me know in the comments below.